Hey Gearholics, it's me Gearholic here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to wash your climbing rope, which is really dirty. So the first thing we want to do when we have our climbing rope is basically what we want to do is untangle it and flake it out so that way we find the middle. So let's go ahead and do that. After you flake your rope, take the two ends, right? And what you want to do is we're going to start with a very simple knot. What you're going to want to do is tie a little simple knot like that. And what we want to be able to do is take our hand through and grab the rest of the main rope and pull that through. And what we're going to do is we're going to start making kind of like a chain, if you will, and just start kind of making a rope chain. And it's okay if it doesn't look perfect. All you want it to do is be able to unwrap it whenever you dry it, just like that. So that's basically essentially the idea that we want behind this. And so I'm going to go ahead and get cranking on this and we'll come back. Alright guys, so once you're at the very end of your rope, basically just take that ending loop and you're just going to stick it through that last loop and just kind of tighten it down so that way it's kind of like secure. And the whole point of doing this is it makes it easier to load into the washer. That's the whole point of this. And essentially you're just going to have this rope chain, and it doesn't have to be beautiful at all or tight at all. You don't want super tight because you want it to be kind of loose. So let's go ahead and collect it all and take it to the washer, and I'll show you guys exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so now that we're in the actual washing room, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn on the actual washer and we're going to load the rope. And this is for a top loading washer only, guys. So basically you don't want to add any chemicals because that's really bad for the rope. You don't want to damage anything or add anything that's unnecessary to the rope itself. So let's go ahead and we're going to start by loading the rope in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to coil the rope around the inside. We're going to try to make it as even as possible all the way up. And that's basically all you really need to do. So let's go ahead and do that. So now that we've added everything to our washer, we basically made a coil inside of the actual washer itself. So that way the center little thing that spins, I don't know what you call it, the rope is pretty much lining the edge of that, or around it. And the whole reason why that is when it does its spin cycle inside the top loading washer, it's not going to get all weird and get off center. You want cold water, and then you want to put it on your largest setting that you have. Let it fill full of that cold water. And then once that water fills up to the top, stop the washer and let it soak for approximately 30 minutes, just enough to actually really penetrate into the rope itself. Some people say an hour to 2 hours. I've never needed more than 30 minutes personally, so it's up to you how long you want to leave it in that water. I just do about 30 minutes and call it good. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do that, and we'll come back and check and see what happens. Okay guys, so now that you've washed your rope, we need to hang it. You have to hang it dry for at least 2 days. And what I have here is I have just a little bar. It's just like one of those clothes hanger bars. And I'm just going to hang my rope on this so that way it's drooping in front of my wife's beautiful painting. You're going to get your rope right from that loop end that you have. We're going to go ahead and untie that loop. Untie that loop. We're going to start pulling that rope. You just loop it over the, over that thing. You just pull it and just kind of keep going. Let it dry, and that's it. And you can do this as many times as you like. You don't have to just wash it one time. You can wash it 2 or 3 times, as many times as you feel like you need to, until you feel like your rope is clean enough. But this is all for now, and I'm Gearholic, signing out, guys, and I'll see you later.